Today we're reviewing a movie where Christian Bale plays a character with a fake eye. No, it's not The Big Short. It's a movie far worse. Hello there, my name is Aiden H Talks. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Amsterdam, as in Amsterdam. This movie was bad. I'll save the long intro. All my socials are in the link in the bio. Words from Nerds podcast here on YouTube, on audio, wherever you get your podcast. We're there. Amsterdam, directed by David O. Russell, is currently sitting at a 33 critic score and a 64% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. This man is to put it bluntly, a piece of shit. So this isn't going to be a long video. I didn't really like the movie, but I decided to push this one out. I will say the beginning and the ending of this movie were some of the very few things that I enjoyed, but after like 15 minutes, it kind of just goes downhill, and I was sitting there so bored in the theater. There's also just a lot of goofy things. I will save you the time without even getting into them, and I'll keep this somewhat spoiler free, even though there's not really much to spoil. I will say, if you go into this movie and you take it as if it's in the same universe as Inglourious Basterds, it makes it a little better, and that's not even saying a lot. Now, obviously, this cast is extremely stacked, but I think the standouts are Christian Bale, Anya Taylor-Joy, John David Washington, and Margot Robbie. I even think Taylor Swift did a pretty decent job with the amount of time she got. I mean, she's in the movie for less than 5 minutes at most. And I will say it is beautifully shot, and I liked some of the cinematography. But other than that, I mean, there's not much that this movie offers. There's a lot of bad dialogue. It's funny at times, but other times you're just sitting there rolling your eyes. And overall, I can just explain this whole movie as wasted potential. I think John David Washington and Christian Bale did amazing. Their chemistry was awesome. I wish this was a different movie. I wish this was directed by somebody different and the plot was somewhat of the same, and you just tweaked up some things and made it more interesting, because I feel like they kind of wasted John David Washington and Christian Bale in this. Matter of fact, they wasted the entire cast. I mean, let me just name you off a few of the people that are in this cast. Okay, for starters, we have Mike Myers and Michael Shannon, and they're not given barely anything to do. They push some of the plot, but overall, they're just kind of there. They're just standing there. Chris Rock was funny at times, again, had zero to do. I honestly don't even know why he was in this movie. Timothy Olyphant was really good. I love Timothy Olyphant. I loved him in The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett. But him too, I mean, he's like supposed to be our main villain, kinda, and just nothing at all. Zoe Saldana, one of my favorite actresses, again, nothing to do. It's just, I'm so confused as to why you wasted so much of this cast. And you would think all these actors, you would have a great movie, and you just don't. Like I said in the beginning, the plot starts off super fast and we're straight into it. And then after that, it just downhill. The best way I can describe this movie is as if somebody showed you a car and they said, look, this car is all yours. It goes 0 to 80 in 5 seconds. It has 5 cup holders. It has, you know, heated steering wheel. It has all of this amazing stuff. And then you read the fine print and it says 0 to 80, but after that only reaches a max of 20 miles an hour. And then you sit down and you're like, why do I need 5 cup holders? Why do I need a heated steering wheel? That's the best way I can describe this movie. Overall, I give this movie a 6.4 out of 10, and even that is kind of being generous, but there was a lot of stuff that I did sort of like in this, and some performances that I could walk away being like, okay, that wasn't a complete waste of time. But overall, just not really a great movie. Good movie at that. A little bit of a shorter one. What did you think about Amsterdam? Have you checked it out? Are you going to check it out? Did you agree with anything I said? Let me know in the comments. Check out all my other socials. Without further ado, that's my review. Thank you. Peace.